Hi, it is Paul from studyboynz on another cemetery explore today. We're now at the the Mangere Lawn Cemetery. Today it was established in 1890. It is the oldest public cemetery in South Auckland. It is a non-denominational cemetery. So yeah, it was established in 1890, as I said. And it's 15 acres worth. The first burial was in 1894, and it was a Miss Louise Oxham. I'm not going to pronounce that, but I'll probably put it into the thing when I edit the video. It shifted to a lawn style in 1849. What is a lawn style as opposed to another style? I have to research that. I don't actually know what they mean. Okay, they're like the mowing grass and stuff, so it's not just concrete strips and stuff, I guess. So the crematorium, I guess, was put in 1992. Interesting though, when we go in there, I'll show you that the crematorium stack was actually smoking when it first came in, so I guess they were working at that point. Yeah, so let's go take a look. There we go. Mangere Lawn Cemetery Trust Board. The old scanning things for that thing that happened a few years ago. So yeah, here's the crematorium, and one of those stacks was steaming as they came in. It was steaming, smoking. That's 1983, 1963. 1963. Now, as you can see, it's quite a open expanse here. There seems to be quite a bit of room over there. I don't know if you can see that properly. It is during the day, but there's no fillings here at all, really. None at all. No, I don't know where the older part is. Machinery in operation. Uneven surfaces. Weed spraying. And watch out for pedestrian and children, I guess. Not sure why you have children running around here by themselves. Jack Horrocks. It's 1932. Always want to be very careful when I'm doing this to not be interfering with people like visiting loved ones or anything. Now, over there, that might be an older part. Let's take a walk over there. But yeah. (2019). This stuff seems weird here. The road abruptly ends here. I mean, there's a road over there too, but it looks like, was it supposed to be a road that carried on up there? Yeah, not sure. It's quite a peaceful day. It's about 11 or 12 degrees Celsius at the moment. $1947. Trying to find more of the historic ones. This might be ones right there. 1941. I can't read some of these. No, over here we just might have a few the more historic ones. So you see the stacks there. One of those was going off as I came in. Like 1898 right there. And I can't read that one, that's 1905 I think. Don't want to go that way because there's people down there looking after a grave. I don't want to, I really don't want to disturb people's peace, or what do you want to call it, looking at the loved ones' graves. 1911 there. You always see one that catches your eye, and this makes you interested in. I don't know what it is, if it's, yeah, I don't know what it is. Something draws me to it. This one right here. This looks different. So yeah, Charles died in 1922. His wife, Mary Ann, died in 1953. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, there's some, 1931 there. But the older ones we saw were just over there. This looks to be back to the when it was opened. I do wonder though, what did they have all this land at the time when they opened the cemetery? All 15 acres. When this was pretty much it would have been that populated at that point. There we go, this is a bit of history here. Henry Smith. Buried in died in 1869. And that's John Smith. We talked about Henry Smith. Yeah, so this is a bit of obviously some of the local people of history. Actually, that looks like the Pākehā history of it, but Five Stanley Street, Hamilton. Okay, they bought a house in Hamilton. But looking at it, at the history of it. This is the kind of stuff you want to find out, and here's a John Smith was a carpenter at in Onehunga, which is just across the little estuary there, the Manukau. The other side of the Mangere Bridge. (1929). Another one that's 1929. Yeah, so this is Mangere Lawn Cemetery. I thought there's lots of space here, but it's not. It's actually just got shallower graves. Not shallower graves, I mean no headstone. That's what I mean. Okay, so that's thinking here. It actually has a real peaceful vibe here. A real peaceful vibe. Of all the cemeteries I've been to on this several there's always a vibe there. And the one that gives the most peaceful is sometimes the ones you might least suspect. Like the oldest cemetery in New Zealand up in Russell, when I did that was really peaceful. And that's the oldest, well, obviously Pākehā established cemetery in New Zealand. And this one here has also got a real peaceful vibe. Okay, this is another older grave, 18. When did I see that? 1886. (1896). Yeah, so it's another one that's got a okay, 1939 and 1872. Yeah. Didn't realise to walk past this one. I just thought it was I don't know what I thought it was, but this is actually the final resting place in itself, and I guess the body lays on top here, not under the ground, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know when this one is from. The memory of, yeah, but they don't have a date on it, so I don't know. That's got a little door there. Well, it's bolted on, but it's supposed to look like a little door. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching and all that. If you want to subscribe, if you want to comment, comments are going to be great if you could comment. And yeah, so I'm just going to head off now. I'm not going to make this any longer because it's become very busy here with people visiting, obviously visiting deceased relatives and the like. So yeah, so catch you on the next video. See ya.